Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about my second of three bowl games. I'll do Northwestern and Utah, recap that one, I believe. Yeah, Northwestern and Utah is the other game I'll do. But Air Force here with the upset here in this bowl game here over James Madison, 31-21. They did a really good job running the football in the Armed Forces Bowl. I mean, Air Force, they run the ball a lot, obviously, because they're mostly a run offense, like an option offense, but they were great. Emmanuel Michael, 35 runs, 203 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Hell of a freaking game by him. And they just pounded James Madison's defense on the ground running the football. And they posted its 5th consecutive bowl win after losing its last 4 games of the season in the season 9-4. And 2 one-yard touchdowns. And Zach Larrier passed for 1 touchdown, ran for another score as well. And James Madison ends the season 11-2, lost in the regulation for the first time this season while playing in the program's first bowl game. They're completing their transition from like an FBS level from FCS, or to the FBS level from the FCS, and they earned the berth after there weren't enough bowl eligible teams to fill all the spots. And Air Force's triple option offense got the best of the top run defense in the FBS. They'd been a really good run defense the whole season. And the Falcons entered second in rushing at 275.8 yards per game, finished with 351. So I know people hate on James Madison say, "Oh, they wanted a bowl game and lost." Well, if you're a 10-win team, you deserve to get a bowl game. Like, yeah, I know they lost, but I don't want to see a 6-win team get in. And they gained 283 yards, but only 26 rushing. The difference in this game, in my opinion, was the rushing, where Air Force ran all over James Madison, and then James Madison wasn't able to get the running game going. Jordan McLeod finished 20 for 33 with 257 yards, with 3 touchdowns, had the interception for the Dukes. So, Jordan McLeod played pretty good with 3 touchdowns. I know he had that interception, but overall, I thought he still played pretty good with 257 and 3 touchdowns in his last game. Playing for James Madison as he's transferring, I believe. Their coach, they're losing him, so we'll see what happens with James Madison next year. Should be interesting. John Eldridge, their backup running back. John Eldridge the third, 8 runs, 78 yards, 9.8 yards per carry. Zach Larrier, 9 runs, 26 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Carlson, 2 runs, 14 yards, 7.0 yards per carry. Aiden Calvert, 2 runs, 17 yards, 8.5 yards per carry. They ran the ball just so effectively. Rosnos, the receiver, 1 catch, 42 yards and a touchdown. So he threw a 42-yard touchdown pass. They sacked McLeod 3 times, got an interception. Air Force's defense played pretty solidly. They had that big second quarter to go up 21-7 at halftime. They were up 28-14 after the third. They got a field goal, and James Madison got a touchdown in the fourth quarter. The difference was just the running game. Like, they were able to run for 351 total rushing yards, where James Madison was able to only rush for 35 yards. Just not much there in this game. They were 4 of 11 on third downs, while Air Force was 8 of 15. They done a good job on third downs, keeping drives alive, and were 2 of 3 on third downs. That interception. And they done a good job of controlling the clock. 36 minutes of time possession, 13 more minutes with the football. Keeping James Madison's defense out there, tiring them out. The running back, Kalen Black, 11 runs, 43 yards, 3.9 a carry. Latrell Palmer, 3 runs, 20 yards, 6.7 yards per carry. Maybe should run him a bit more, had nearly 7 yards a carry. Elijah Surratt, 8 runs, 115 yards. Phoenix Sproles, 5 catches, 55 yards. 2 touchdowns, good game from Phoenix Sproles. Kaylon Black, 4 catches, 34 yards and a touchdown. Reggie Brown, 2 catches, 35 yards. Obviously, Air Force didn't pass the ball a lot, so they weren't going to get enough run pressure because they're an option offense. But they just really struggled to stop the run. James Madison done a good job of stopping the run this whole season, honestly. I know people will be like, "Oh, they back for a bowl game and lost." I mean, to even make a bowl game when nobody expected them to is pretty good. But I'm not sure losing is the way you want to finish with, with the head coach. I mean, you didn't want to finish with a loss. I mean, obviously, you don't want to finish losing. But an unforgettable season for him. I mean, obviously, you didn't want to lose. I mean, but once they got down, it was going to be tough to come back because Air Force was taking a lot of time off the clock running the football. And they had a good 11-win season. Now people are like, oh, frauds. People just like to hate on underdog teams. I mean, that's Twitter for you, in a nutshell. But a good win for Air Force to end the season 9-4 after losing their last few games to end the year. So they win the Armed Forces Bowl, 31-21, so that's all I'll say. So until next time, I'm out. Peace, and I'll do the Northwestern Utah recap later.